Hello and welcome to my channel again. It's me, Althea, your magical minister. As you can see, I am outdoors today. Again, I'm at a local park that affords me this beautiful opportunity. It is August 11th and my life has truly changed. I've been transformed, guys, and I didn't know what this moment would feel like. This moment of like brand newness and trying to figure out what is this new person's next step. What is this new person's what's ahead on her path, because it's no more my plan. The 1111 gateway transition for the chosen ones, the Virgo chosen ones, as I speak as one of those. I've seen it all go up in smoke, guys. So I ain't here bullshitting nobody. I have seen it all go up in smoke. No matter the fact that, you worked hard for that shit, or, you invested your whole heart, never mind the material stuff. But even the relationships have been, some significant relationships have been eradicated, demolished, brought to nothing, and have to be either regenerated, put into a different perspective, and I have to move on. So, I know what it is when they say, a new beginning, a transformation. Like, let them not kid you, babes. Let them not kid you. This is major. And I guess it depends on each individual's specific trajectory and maybe the choices that you may have made along, the way that may have changed the pattern of your trajectory. That might make a difference in how tragic it may seem to be, right? Because, but then if we go with the premise that we're always in alignment with divine order, if we're being guided, and I know I am, nothing happens by accident and nothing happens outside of divine order, whether we created it haphazardly or, intentionally. It comes from the source at the end of the day. So, nonetheless, when you get to the gateway, it doesn't matter how you got there. What? Somebody say it with me. It won't matter what road you took to get to this gateway. Because, baby, you're at the gateway. Those are really, it's of no consequence. Now you got to work about going through the gateway doorway, going through that passage, transitioning. And that's where it all goes up in smoke. The fire. What doesn't stand in the fire are the things that no longer serve you well, things that are no longer necessary for your journey. And a lot of that is related to that which you are or have been attached to in this world, in your old nature, the things that are not of the higher consciousness, not on the higher planes of being. They're not relevant to your future trajectory and your path and your journey. So, old tendencies, old characteristics, your old desires are going to change. It's all being burned, tested by the fire, tested. And what doesn't last through that purging, it's gone. And the more you try to hold on to those things, those ideas, those belief systems, those ways of being that are no longer really for your future journey, the longer you're going to be kind of like in a state of grief a state of, warring with your own self, mind you. You're going to be blaming the God, the universe, or whomever you call upon, but the longer you resist the change, the shift, and you don't surrender to thine own self, higher self, and the pattern that is being forged ahead of you, you'll be stuck, and you'll feel the pain of that. You'll feel the pain of that. I don't stay stuck a lot. However, I feel the pain. You're going to feel the pain regardless. But the longer you stay stuck and resist the change, the pain is deeper, and it, it's not about how long it lasts. This is just about how you manage it. Because there's nothing wrong with having some level of grief, because right now, babies, let me reassure you and just give you some encouragement. You've lost everything. You're going to have some grief about that. You're going to have some pains, some emotions, especially us Virgos, chosen ones. We have paid significant prices because those of us that are chosen for this karmic path, right, it's costing everything, and it cuts across the bloodlines, right? And it sounds amazing in your guidance readings, and it sounds as it is. The potential of it all is real, and the happenings are real, but the choice is still ultimately ours individually to endure this process and to get through it. Virgo, chosen ones, period. We've all got our cross to bear, our burdens to bear, our trials, our tests, and it's a big burden, and it's heavy. But we're just about through. Those of us that are staying tuned in, and doing our work. If you're listening to this, you probably have been. And with that being the case, it's not about you having been perfect, but acknowledging what needed to be acknowledged is a big part of the work. A big part of the work. Because once you have acknowledged, you're accountable to that knowledge. And if you have detached enough, you're going to hold yourself accountable to the knowledge. You heard that, right? So, hold on. It's here. Everything that you have had hope and wish and prayer and dream for, that which you are divinely entitled to, is unfolding. Just remember this, that it took a while for us to get to this point. And, I think of Abraham Hicks, and she talks about, not trying to rush yourself on this journey, get to the end so quickly, because the journey is the joy of it, is where you'll find the joy, where you'll have the experiences of the joy of putting yourself back together. We've had an awful tower event after event, and now we're built for putting ourselves back together, and those experiences that we encounter in putting ourselves back together are priceless. The people we meet, the support that we get, or the support that we become, even in our loss and our travail and our trials. If you are, as I am, a chosen one, we still show up big, we still show up shining, we still show up brilliant, we're still healing. We are even more qualified and sanctified for our cause and our calling now than ever before. And so trust that it is unfolding, and take advantage, stop, smell the roses, savor the experience, savor the transformation, this early stage of it, because when it unfolds, it's going to be a cataclysmic bang in your universe. Count on it. This video has come in just now under 10 minutes, and I'm proud. I thank you for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe, and please comment. And then do the same again and again. Come back to this channel. Come back and see my videos. And I thank you again. Namaste. Stay woke and stay ready to receive. Say yes to the universe. I am ready to receive. What else is there left to do? Nothing.